Hello and welcome back to my channel. I realised that I never really filmed an introductory video when I started this channel, but recently I saw that Little Book Owl did the Goodreads tag and I thought it looked like lots of fun, as well as being kind of an introductory overview of the different books I like to read. So I'm just going to jump straight in with the questions. Question number one is, what was the last book that you marked as read? And the last book that I marked as read was Orange by Ichigo Takano. I was actually supposed to be reading The Raven Boys when I started reading this book, but I just thought it looked so good I couldn't help but pick it up. The story is basically all about a teenage girl who receives a letter from herself 10 years in the future detailing some of the regrets that she's had in her life and how she can change them, but also how changing those regrets might save the life of one of her childhood friends. This was really good, I really enjoyed it, I cannot wait to read the second volume, and I'm hopefully going to watch the anime afterwards as well. Next question is, what book are you currently reading? I am currently reading The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater? Maggie Stiefvater? I don't know how to pronounce her name, I'm really sorry. As you can see, I'm not really that far in yet. I'm quite enjoying it so far. Loads of people on the internet seem to love it, so hopefully I will too. Okay, so the next question is, what was the last book that you marked as to read? The last book that I added was a couple of days ago, and it's called The Last Days of Jack Sparks. It's about a pop culture journalist called Jack Sparks who is researching the supernatural and then dies under really mysterious circumstances partway through the book. That's all I know about it so far, but it sounds intriguing and I can't wait to pick it up sometime over October. Question number 4 is, what book do you plan to read next? And for once, I'm not actually sure. Normally I have all of this planned out way in advance, but as of filming, it's actually my birthday in a couple of days, and I've dropped some pretty strong hints about books that I would gratefully receive from my close family members. So I could be reading 100 Nights of Hero by Isabel Greenberg next, could be reading A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas, or I could be reading a Lucy Nicely book, who knows? Question number 5 is, do you use the star rating system? I've rated every book that I've read for the past 4 years on Goodreads, but I have a common complaint that I wish we were able to mark half stars, so like 3.5 or 4.5, because sometimes I read a book that's maybe really good but not quite a 4, or really good but not quite a 5, so Goodreads, please bring in half stars. Question number 6 is, are you doing a 2016 reading challenge? And yes, I do a reading challenge every year. This year I challenged myself to read 35 books because I finished my degree this year, thought I'd better take it easy, don't pressure myself to read too much when I don't actually have lots of time. But I've actually managed to read the most books I've ever read in a year so far. I'm currently on, I think it's 44 books out of 35, so I actually think I'm going to read 50 books this year for the first time ever, which makes me really happy. Question number 7 is, do you have a wish list? And no, not really. This isn't a feature that I use on Goodreads, but there are always loads of books that I want on my TBR, so if anyone's ever looking for a gift, I can just give them a little nudge in that direction. Question number 9 is, do you have any favourite quotes? The answer to this is yes, I love book quotes and I have 2 absolute favourites. The first one is, my thoughts are stars I cannot fathom into constellations, which you might recognise from The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. And my other favourite is, I am no bird and no net ensnares me. I'm a free human being with an independent will. That's from Jane Eyre. And the final question is, who are your favourite authors? I don't know if I've actually added any favourites onto my Goodreads account, but I do definitely have 2 go-to favourites, and they are Rainbow Rowell and Patrick Ness. And that's all the questions. I'm tagging my in real life friend Christy, also known on YouTube as Kookadoodles, to do this tag. She has a lovely, really creative booktube channel, so I definitely recommend you check her out if you get the chance. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!